Tomcat. Hey, I just started this live stream. Wow, very cool. How you doing, Tomcat? You still in the woods? X and Y C Prepper. Oh, absolutely, Tomcat. Hey, right on, man. Right on. Hope she's doing well. Yeah. Yes, welcome everyone. All three of you. Welcome to Sunday Reflections. Value. KP Heathen. Skull. Joe Morgan. Value. Man. Huge topic. Huge. New phone. Expect weird auto text. All right. Yeah, sounds like fun. I go to bed at 9, so and my phone is my. I've learned I keep my phone on silent. Everything's silent throughout the whole course of the day. Yeah, everything. The only thing that makes noise is there's a little bit of a right, with the vibration and my alarms. That's it. Otherwise, I hear nothing when my phone is in my pocket. Yeah, I seen that through your community page. Yes, in the woods till 6 a.m. tomorrow. Wow. Yeah, getting grounded. Getting grounded. Yeah, that's a great idea, Tomcat. It really is. I crave it. What's up, Bug Out? I just put my bag together, right? Redid my bag. It weighs about 57 pounds. It's just the way I like it right now, and now I want to go. Now I just want to grab the bag and go. I weighed it. It's got everything I need for now. Pure blood, sitting here listening. All right. I mean, that's just one bag. That's like my long-term survival bag. Ellen, alien. Yeah, hello, stranger. How you doing? Howdy, y'all. Welcome, Ellen. Haven't seen Alien in a while. The alien, the party alien, huh? Yeah, I remember. Welcome, everyone. I hope you had a great day, great Sunday. It's been an interesting Sunday. It was chill, very, very chill. Even though there's chaos all over me, around me, me and Charity have just been chill, very, very chill, and oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving. That's coming up. My mom has informed me that Thanksgiving will be on her birthday, November 23rd. Yeah. I don't know. Pure blood. Let me see. Let me check my notifications real quick. No. Unless, of course, you're another name. I can't associate your real name with your with your thing. Lump on head hurts, Joel. I've learned, because I have been bumped in the head too many times. I don't. That's the weird thing. Now when I get hit in the head, I don't feel it. I feel the initial boop. It's just like a movement. It's like, what happened? And then, or there's a cut or something, and I don't feel it. So I gotta be mindful now in my life, because it's not really a hard head. Well, I guess it is, but it just doesn't feel anything. So I could get my head blown out in the back and just keep going. Ooh, damn it! Oh, that sucks, Joel. Yeah, that sucks. That hurts. Yeah. Yeah, I've done that. That sucks. Even in a helmet, that sucks. Okay, 5:52. I know, it's like email. It should be instant, yet there's a time delay, right? It's like I can imagine some kind of little digital Pony Express, delivering your email to me. through the wires and shit. Yeah, folks, welcome to Lackluster Fridays. Value. Yeah, value. What does it mean to you? Is the cost worth it? Uh, that's always that's a huge topic. It really is a huge topic. It should be the the utmost uh, source of why we would decide to do something is what is the value of it? Ghost Lincoln. You think it's Sunday? It is, Joe. I mean, since you're here, go back and check out the title of this video, and I give you a hint of what day it is in the week. Yes. Uh, right. Well, Joel, there's places where 186 of our days is one of their days. I think I forget what it is. Venus, maybe. I don't know. Or if you're on Mercury, it's like a couple hours is a day or something, 4 or 5 hours. And I don't know. Or you can go all the way to Neptune or something, where a day is like 1,000 years. Dog. Imagine that one, instead of if you use the same system as us, only 12 days on the moon. Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, 12 days on the moon. No, our moon is tidal locked. So we always see one side. That's it. It never turns. It never turns. There's no rotation in the moon. Oh shit, Cherokee. What's up, Cherokee? How you doing? Good to see you, brother. Yes, the value. What would be the value of a day? You think about that. Time management skills. You have a day. Usually we plan our day, right? We have a day. We got to go to work. We got to do things. There's bills there's errands that have to be run. There's things that have to be accomplished. Wisconsin farm boy, farming. Wow. I mean, your day. When does your day begin? When does your day end? And what is all the things that you do in between, right? And what is the value of that day? A lot of us like to look back at our day and go, wow, I really accomplished a lot. Or, you accomplish a lot of things in that day, but there's that one failure that haunts you, right? Like, man, I failed this one task. My day is ruined, right? It's in threat assessment, right? When you're doing when you're doing OODA loop, observe, orientate, decide, action, your decision making is based on the value. Is it worth me exposing myself to oncoming fire, or is it? How much value is there in this action that I'm about to perform, that I should perform? Maybe that's the thing is you get to that point where you do what you should do. At that point, that's the pinnacle of training, I guess. That was my shorts. To style in America, North South Carolina. Cool. What is that? What is that, Cherokee? The oldest? Wow, that's a good question. What would that would probably be the Indians, right? Native American martial arts, which was a thing, right? Cherish and value the ability to walk, wake up in a task well done. Right, bug out, right? Task orientated. Yeah, so the value of that, man. The value of your days, the value of your hours, the values of the blood, sweat, and tears, the sweat equity. There's value in that. I have a stick. This stick used to be pearl white, extremely pearl white. And through the course of years, I've built up the sweat equity, and it's changed color. That's the whole idea behind the black belt. You want to talk Cornish wrestling? Ooh, that's D Savet. Okay, cool. Hell yeah. I love shit like that, Cherokee, like looking at Glima, some of the old Greco-Roman stuff, the Tonga Maori and their things. I mean, there's so many cultures, man, you know, in in antiquity that had already in place martial arts. It was well known to all, right? Hey, what's up, Maccabeus? Uh, value of being able to have a brain to learn new things every day. Right. Yeah. The value in learning. Right. Knowledge gained. We all know that thing that the heavier your pack, the lighter your pack, the more you have learned in skills. Like the more skills you acquire, the lighter your pack can be. you know, to get to that, you get to that point where you're just walking out there, naked and afraid. I'm gonna take this rock and build a fucking log cabin mansion on the side of a mountain. Yes, that's a great idea. That's basically that's what man does. I mean, you think about it. We are the ultimate survivor, already built in, already wired in. The skills that our ancestors have passed on to us, and the way that we think, the way that we learn, we can watch things. We don't even have to watch things. We can conceptualize and hypothesize on a certain thing, and we can learn it that way. And then we have to go get into practical application, things of that nature. Uh, the knowledge. You know what, Ellen? I like to say wisdom is doing stupid things and surviving. Michigan Outpost, what's up? Michigan. Uh, welcome, welcome to Sunday Reflections. But yeah, the value of learning. Look at our collegiate. You have to pay so much money. You have to. What's up, Prepper Book Club? How you doing, brother? Everybody's pulling in. 21 in chat and 12 likes. Oh, 13 likes. There you go. The value we place on skills, Rip Curl. We will pay really good money and work our ass off for it to endure all kinds of hardships and tyranny to pay for the knowledge that we gain, for a piece of paper that says I am certified and an expert in this field. But not really. You just learned something. Somebody taught you something. Tigger, hey. Oh, okay. Right, Wisconsin. Oh, chat just it jumped and disappeared on me. And yes, of course, I am in top chat, so that might be why too. The internet gatekeeper knowledge. Yeah, right. Relation to stupid shit. Right? And surviving for this long. Yeah. What's up, Rabbit? You know, that's where my knowledge comes from. But I also like to sit and think about things. But the value, and this is inspired. You get morals with common sense. We pray. Yeah. This was inspired by my talk with my old friend here in the building, the old Army vet. He came over and hung out with me, drank some beers, and talked some shit. And it was about the value of things, and he's been around. He's in his 70s. Uh, and we have some great conversations. I love learning skills and perfecting them, right? So, having the time, the value that you place in that, and become a absolute expert because you now have learned everything, and you're going on practical application, and you're expert, and you learn to love it. Well, I mean, it was an interest in the first place, right? I mean, how many kids grow up and say, "I want to be an astronaut," and they actually do. Like their whole life is geared towards being an astronaut. No, yeah, yeah, right. Still gathering wisdom, value, trust, loyalty, and honor. Yeah, we place a lot of Oh, really, Tomcat? Be careful, man. Coyotes are wily. Wily coyotes. Drink and ride is where it's at. The value, skills. I mean, what holds the most value in the world? Water, air, sunlight. I mean, you get down to it. Oh, Maccabeus. This is a. Yep. There we go. Looks like fat, man. I'm not fat. Yeah. Yeah. Bruce Campbell. Bruce Campbell. Evil Dead, or Ash. Yeah. Ash and the Evil Dead. Ash. All the Evil Dead stuff. Yeah. Just. Yeah. I've been wearing it for. I'm the shirt. It. I look down. I'm like, oh, Mr. Goody Goody Two Shoes. I mean, it all comes back. You know. Give me some sugar, baby. Plato, Vratu. I said your words, right? So anyway, and it was a great. I love this shirt. I loved it, and I was willing to pay like $25 to it to get it at a fair. The value. I also heard this before when faced with making big money decisions, right? And it's everything is exactly as worth everything is worth exactly what you pay for it. What's up, Jake? Nanya. So go ahead and cry once and then have it forever, right? Like a house, a car, a nice gun, your whatever it is. Frank, I'm shape shifting. Am I really? Damn. I love YouTube. That's great. Yeah, they have their own they have their own SGI, special effects and stuff. They do their own. I don't have to do anything. Reptilians. The value of things, values of skills. Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah. Honor and trust. We honor that. Do we value that in ourselves? Honor, loyalty, integrity. Those things have value, and then people see that and have value in that as well. Or if you're building an army, do you value loyalty, or do you value rebelliousness and craziness? Like say basically you let out the prison and you put them in your front lines. They have no loyalty. They're free, so they're kind of obligated, right? But you are behind them, putting a gun to their back. So if they come running back, you get to shoot them, right? This is real deal. This is historic. Do you value those prisoners, those criminals of your society that you are now throwing at the enemy in hopes that they will, I don't know what, take away from their bullets, become bullet sponges. Maybe they do some damage. Maybe they excel, and the enemy is overwhelmed by the crazy tattooed, I don't know. What's the value? Think of all the value in that. Or do you value the crusader type who "Dus wollt, God wills it"? Immediate response to orders, sir. Aye, sir. Throw myself into the fray. The righteous indignation, flaming sword of truth. That kind of fanatic, if you will, fanatic warrior. Is that a value? So, cat, they fear you. Right, exactly. Faith or fear. It's very important. Morale is very, very important to any kind of military force. Morale. Morale is usually built through high anxiety and stressful and dangerous things, and of course eating steak and drinking beer together, right? And so smelling each other's fucking farts for years. So, or their feet, smelling their feet and ass for years, in close proximity. Uh, that I don't know. That kind of makes me hate motherfuckers. But God, you stink. I know they hated me because I stink too. So and then you always like find little quirks about people. You're like, I don't like the way he chooses food or something. Or he fucking jacks off 10 times a day. Whatever. Morale is usually built that way. Is that of value to have a group of high morale? Yeah. Oh, you have to program it, Joe. Last one took a shitter. Oh man. Yeah, this is my second phone. Well, actually, it's my 23rd phone. I don't know. I don't know how many phones I've had in my fucking lifetime. The value of a phone. Value the knowledge of yourself to be yourself. Yeah. What's up, Tim Skeleton? True to value your skills to others. Yeah, I mean, people put value on our attributes, on your attributes. Are you loyal? Are you someone of good character? Do you mean what you say, and you say what you mean? You do what you say. I mean, or is it we value something else? I mean, what if I value the salesman because he's good at lying, and he's a great liar, great salesman because he lies all the time. I know salesmen like this, right? We all do. Latina. Great thumbnail pic. Oh, thank you. It's the hair, right? Yeah, the hair and the beard. Right. Thank you. Good to see you, Latina. Latina in Cali. Hola. I'll be back, I hope. Okay, we're here. Value. What is the value that people place upon you? I value that's going to make me a lot of money. And he, of course, is going to make a lot of money. Empty guns like Obama. Chinese man. But I don't want to value him to the point where we want to hang out and be friends all the time, because I just hate that just constantly lie. Can't believe them, right? Unreliable. And they know it's a manipulation tool. So I don't want to be manipulated. Yeah, they have a place, but yeah, exactly. Not my inner circle. I mean, can they turn it off? What's up, Billy? Good evening. People that have skills, that have abilities, we value that, right? We value people that can, I look at myself, I'm reflecting here, I work. I will literally Rabbit, that's a good question. What's up? Faith takes you far, right? What was I saying? The value that people put on you. Some attributes are more valuable than others in certain situations, certain scenarios. What about your family? There's all kinds of different people in your family. And so, yeah, I value the fact that he can lie, but I also know him that he's going to try to manipulate me. So we can't be close friends here. Sorry. I believe in hospitality and everything, but eat porn alert, stuffed bell peppers. Whoa, nice. The value in our gadgets, the value in our homes. We all know that part. But think about what you have to do to get it, to maintain the value. What is your value? I work my ass off, and I'm willing to subject my body and mind to dangerous situations, and just to complete the task. And most people would fucking go to the emergency room over. and I put in the 10 hours and get it done. My value, my hourly rates, my paycheck. Yeah. Do I value the fact that so much money is taken out of my paycheck? They value that. Am I being devalued? Ah, right? Yes, always, constantly. We're always being devalued. Yet we continue to endure the hardships, the strife, and the tyranny to complete the task. So is the task more value than the end result? Yeah. The work makes the man, that kind of thing. It's all about the journey. Well, at what point do you have to ask yourself, man, what is the value of me breaking all my fingers to achieve this task when I could just do something else? Hmm. Hmm. Do I value my freedom? Am I willing to give up some of my valuable freedom for some security? See where I'm going with this? Value is a very huge subject. Right. The pain from it. Do you like the struggle? Some people like the struggle. Do you like the problem? Some people love the badass. Canogen. Right on. What is the value? Are you willing to pay the price for your freedom? Or are you willing to just go ahead and endure, push through the hardships, the strife, and the tyranny to achieve what goal? Riptide Prepper, what's up? Oh, Heroic. Okay, you changed your name? Really? Well, if you change your name, it would have been Blue. So out of an abundance of caution, we will have to go back and we'll have to go back and check you out there. Riptide Reaper. Riptide Reaper. Okay. So usually if you change your name to keep your channel, you come back in here, your name will be Blue. So yeah, but welcome. Yeah. There's always a waiting period. I see Tim in here. You can ask anybody that's been, that's come in here. We give you some time, we look at you, say, okay, yeah, he's cool. Yeah, make him Blue. I'm a very odd person, yes. And so, Riptide Reaper. Don't fear the Riptide Reaper. The value, man, the value. Do you value going? What do you value most in your life? Do you value going to work? No, everybody fucking hates work. Really. I mean, like, if you're working. Unless, of course, you're doing what you love. Okay, whatever. I value camping. I value outdoors time. I value hanging around the house, doing some bullshit. Well, I've known you for like a long time, Tigger. I've seen your face. I've heard your voice, for fucking years before that. So yeah, you walk in the door. I'm like, here you go. The value of everything. The value of you. I mean, we buy a lot of things. We do, don't we? And that's how I know it was you, Tigger. You probably came in here giving me shit. I was like, yeah, that's Tigger. Make her Blue. Do not. But value, it's a non-tangible thing. It's something that we place on things and actions and skills. It's the weight that we personally value something. There's many things that you value in your. My mom, she values everything in her house has value. Yet, from my point of view, it's all junk. And I've told her this, and she's talked to me, and she's agreed. Yes, it's a lot of junk. But that has extreme sentimental value and it's priceless. An old picture, you know, your great great grandpappy's double barreled shotgun, passed down from the uh, right. Well, bug out. I'd say to be value is subjective because there's no truth to value, is there? There's no reality value. It's what you assign it. Are you willing to pay the price for what you want? That's value, really. That's the fucking definition. Are you willing to pay the price for that thing? Whatever it is. Are you willing to go to the gym, drink nasty fucking, workout shakes and eat fucking tuna fish and chicken, and just lift fucking weights all day long, 6 months at a time? What's up? To value to get these guns, Are you willing to put in the sweat equity to change your life, to turn you into a beast, a monster, just so you can be strong? In prison, that's all you got to do is lift weights, eat. And they don't give you enough food. They value protein. They value working out. They'll do 1,000 push-ups a day. That's right, Joe. Is it worth it? It goes back to the whatever you pay for it, exactly what it's worth to you. Are you willing to pay the price? Yeah, right. The consequences. Yes. Is it worth it? Yeah. Fuck yeah. 15 minutes of fame, and I go to jail for 6 months? All right. Do I really want to punch this lieutenant in the face? You start you start looking at the value of it. Yet some people value honor, integrity, truth. And they're willing to pay that price. Fine. I'll go to jail. Fine. I'll be executed. I'll die for the value. And that's the ultimate price right there, right? The ultimate sacrifice is yourself for someone or something else. A selfless act, giving your life. It's the ultimate sacrifice, the ultimate gift. Value love for another. You definitely gotta love yourself. You gotta value yourself. You got to value yourself so much that you're willing to throw it away to end it all. Stay true to your convictions, right? All these moral and ethical thoughts, an ethos, a way of life, right? The way, the Zen, the path. These monks, they valued serenity, and they valued not hurting another thing so much that they went into a monastery and never came out. I have to do a value check on my battery. Stand by as I put my old man spectacles on. Yes, we are charging 59%. Value. Value will make you do some wild things. You look in, if we're observant, we're very observant. We're freaking, the apex predator of this planet. We're very observant. You observe things, and people do stupid things. Moonsprouts, hey, what's up? Like, why the hell is that person doing that way? Why would you cut a tree down that way? Why would you do this? Why are you? There's value in their decision making. They want to do it a certain way. Yet you don't see it. You don't see their value in their decision. You can only see through your value lens, if you will. I do a certain job a certain way, and everything is, what's up, metal? And somebody comes along. I even tried training people. Like, this is the way you do it. This is the way I do it. And so I've learned this. I've learned this in training, that I'm going to show you the way I do it, and I think it's the best way. And I show them, whatever. They go back, and I see them later on. They're doing it a completely different way, or they disregard something, And then I have to think, well, is that safe? Is that right? It's the way they want to fucking do it. Whatever. I mean, if that's how they want to do it, you want to lift the horse and put it, onto the cart, or you want to take the cart and attach it to the horse. What you want to do, right? So, I kind of value their, and this is a thing that's kind of common to all vets too. I value people's right to make mistakes, to do and say stupid things that I find that are insulting, even disgusting and gross, but I value their right to say it anyway. Right? I don't like it, but I respect it. I think that's a common thread, throughout this whole nation, in our past. That's talk about acceptance. I don't approve of your fucking message, but I'll defend the right for you to say it. Maybe that was where we went wrong. I don't know, but some things shouldn't be said. The value. Value life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. There was so much value placed on the founding of this country, and the price was to be bold and to fight and to stand. Apparently, that's been changed. Our values have changed. Don't ask me for sugar. Ask you for sugar, I'd knock on the door. Hey, got any fucking sugar? I'll bring you a cup. So value. We've seemed to place more value in a material thing like money. The American dream was promised to us. You get your nice house with the picket fence and your 2-car garage and your dog and your wife and kids, everything. You get your cigar, your pipe, and you get to smoke. What's up, Brother Rooster? That was the value. We were willing to defend that to the end. If the government came in or somebody said, hey, you can't do that, I'm like, fuck you. Get off my lawn. Now it's like, okay, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to offend you with my putting up a 7-foot fence instead of a 6-foot fence. I hate to see transgenders sunbathing next door. I don't want to see that, nor do I want my kids to see that. So yeah, I'm going to put up a 7-foot fence instead of the regulated 6-foot fence. Broken dreams make room for new ones. Oh, you can't do that, sir. Matter of fact, take the whole fence down. What? No. That's the teen. What's up? Ready for turkey. I had an interesting communication with my mom. She hates turkey. She hates it baked, fried. She'll bake it, but she likes all the other stuff. The cranberry sauce, the chicken and dressing, the yams. The green rolls. She likes all that. She hates turkey, but she cooks a mean turkey. She's like, I hate it. I hate it. I think she hates it because she has to cook it for so fucking long. There's a lot of prep. Hey, what's up, Vision? Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Welcome to Sunday Reflections. Today we're going to talk about value. What is it worth to you? Anyway, what's up, Trent? Value, monetary. Right? That's usually how we think of value. How much does that thing cost? And then you have to do this value calculations. Okay, well, I need to work 23.5 hours. I might need to do some overtime to get that certain item that's valued at this price. That's where we're at today. That's where we are. How much is that thing worth, and how much work am I going to have to put in to get that said item? I've done it. We've all done it. We're all preppers, you know. I saved up for years to get my rifle. Is it worth it? Yeah, I guess. Yeah. But that was the price I had to pay to get it. And I didn't care about the value of it. I wanted the rifle. I knew I wanted that rifle, that particular rifle. And I was willing to do whatever it takes to get it. I would choose money over freedom. Right? And no, Rob. Cowards choose security over freedom. They'd rather feel safe and secure. Now, yes, the value of money, the more money you have, the more safe you feel, right? Yeah. Until of recent, now money is downgrading. Now there's competition. Now there's replacement money. What do you mean my money is going to be useless? What? I have to pick another type of money? And construct. It's something we have placed a value on. Right, there you go. Exactly. Yeah, that Genesis fucking 12, man, which is a badass. I know, right? You know, it's how much am I willing to just destroy, you know, what am I willing to sacrifice to get that? And so, yeah, that's pretty interesting that we drag it out. Linda, hey, what's up? We'll drag it out. It's the long game. Okay, if I do overtime, if I work 2 Saturdays every month, all right, within a year or two, I can get this. You know, the value. We place so much value on material things, and it's used against us. It's used against us to change our own value of ourselves. Money truly is the root of all evil, the destroyer of mankind, of human. Absolute destroyer. It's valued. It's a fiat currency. Our money. You know what the truth is about our money? This is crazy. The government, our government says, hey, Federal Reserve, knock, knock. Hey, Federal Reserve, we need money. We need to borrow some money. We're the government. We need to borrow some money. We need to print money, but we need to know how much we can print, right? So, Mr. Federal Reserve, which they're not federal, and they're in the bank. There's no reserves. It's a private fucking bank. The government says, hey, Federal Reserves, I want $2.4 billion. And it's a loan, and I'll pay you back with interest. Fucking 20 years, whatever. Federal Reserve says, okay, 2.4. They write it a check. He takes a pen, writes on a piece of paper, and gives it to the government. And now the government goes, let's go! And the printing press goes rolling, and everything start flying. All this money starts flying everywhere. And, $100 bills fucking hitting you in the face. Where'd it come from? It came from that guy writing a number on a piece of paper and giving it to the government. It was literally created out of nothing. There's no gold back. There's nothing backing it. Oh, there is something backing it. the debt, the devaluation of mankind, of human. I say in a broad general term, that includes women too. All you other fuckers out there, whatever you are, furry, transgender midgets, I don't care. This is all of us. That's where the money comes from, the devaluation of human. You're now in debt. You owe this much, so the government can get this much. It's all bullshit. We have value that. Why? It's fucking insane concept. If you would have brought this to the Romans back in the day, like, hey, this is how we do things. What? Now they did try, actually. The Romans did try. They used to take gold and they would mix it with tin or something, or in their coins. And people knew. They're like, that's not worth that much. We placed value into gold. Papas. Green thumb. And throughout the course of the years, people are like, wait a minute. They like that? I got a lot of that. I know how I can get a lot of that. Easily. Me and my friends can make a lot of that stuff. Hey, why don't we just lie and say that we have it, and we'll just offer credit to people? Yeah. I've got 50 tons of gold in my kingdom. Oh, really? Yeah. Here's a chit. You get a portion of it. You get to spend it wherever you wish in our kingdom, because no other kingdom fucking likes it. They got their own thing. Wow, everybody's coming here. Green Thumb, Two Wolves, Lady Smith. Wow, and everybody else. Welcome. You're late to the party. I've been here for 47 minutes. But anyway, Whittle's Diary, welcome. We put a value into something. The Knights Templars, man, the first traveler's checks. Fucking brilliant idea. The Silk Road, very dangerous place. Very, very dangerous place. But you could make a lot of money by distributing your silk, your spices, your, whatever is a transport, whatever you can load on your camel train and take to market, in either direction, east or north or south, east or west, right? Then you could become rich beyond your wildest dreams because of the value placed in these things. Salt. Are you worth your weight in salt? Salt was money. Coffee was money. A lot of things had different value besides money. People were willing to pay anything to get it. Jules, what's up? Salt. There's still people to this day that cut salt and put it on the back of a mule and drag it miles to market. It's crazy. But the Knights Templar, they started something, a traveler's check. At the beginning of the Silk Road, you would come into the Knights Templar's office, go, hey, I'm carrying a lot of gold. I've got 5 sacks of gold. Okay. How about I give them to you? And the Knights Templar said, give them to us. I'll give you a piece of paper that's when you get to the end of the Silk Road, just go in there and give them this piece of paper. They'll give you 5 bags of gold. Really? Yeah. Because if you travel the Silk Road, chances are, if you didn't have the right security, you got robbed. You got robbed and killed, left to the side of the road. It was a very dangerous place. So even those around you had value in what you had. Pancakes. Yeah, from last night, man. Linda bringing the pancakes. Oh, yeah. Shanked and ganked. Yes. His house. Right? House, you mind? So, my hood showing up. It was brilliant. That value of that piece of paper. That piece of paper with some writing was worth 5 sacks of gold on the Silk Road. That's okay, Linda. Thank you for the pancakes last night. That was great. It was brilliant, and they started something all over the world. So much so that they had to hire more, train more. They had to become the best fighting force in the world. So much so that it scared all the other kingdoms who had value in their systems, and it started to encroach on them. So once you became more of value, you were a threat. Oh, y'all getting too powerful. Folks, Linda is asking a very important question. What else would you like on the menu? Linda will bring it. I know I'm known for throwing tacos and fucking tacos and cheese. That's usually what I'm eating at the time. That's why I threw it. That's why I threw it out there. I think it all started with I was doing DAPS, and I can't see so good sometimes, and I hit taco instead. So it looked like, to me, it looked like a DAP, right? Like, yo, what's up? You know, fist DAP, pump, fist pump, pineapple pizza. The value of things. What does a farmer value more? His land or the crops that come out of it? We all know that certain people value things differently, certain things differently. Right, Tomcat? Yeah, the value. It's also a way to hide money. The Prepared Irishman, Jeff Chops Wood. Man, everybody's pulling up in here. An hour late. Value of the sun and the rain. Yeah. And I'm pulled back to the whole Hermetic, in the Buddhist teachings where everything has value. The smallest bug to the mountain, to the largest mountain, any kind of sentient being, right? I don't know if trees or rocks are included in this, but maybe fish. I don't know. Fish don't have feelings, right? Peace has value, right? Right. Yeah. Right. What's up, G? But are we willing to keep peace? Are we willing to have peace? Value peace so much that we're willing to give up everything, all our freedoms. Everything is, and things that we access of value. Ooh, fish tacos. I might do some fish tacos this week. Hell yeah. Do you value your friendships? People that you know, you value your family. Is that of more value? Some people it is. It means a lot. It should mean a lot. I love my rebuilt axe. I say rebuilt. I built it. I built it. I didn't make it, but I built it. This came off an axe. This was a hatchet, and then I put all this stuff on it. Handle. Yeah. Oh, I love this. I value it greatly. All the work I've done to it. I put value in things that I create. As an artist, we value things that way. Yeah. We value what we make. Music, yeah, it does. Yeah. Entertainment, and some people value it a little bit too much. The value of music and entertainment, it's an escape. It's kind of an escape from the mundane world. It really is. But we find value in things. We find value in beauty and culture. We find value in things that fire off our endorphins. a nice ballet with a, you know, drinking some wine, smoking a cigar. I don't know. Nowadays, you got music videos of scantily clad girls. They're not women, they're girls doing obscene acts, talking about obscene acts on stage. And that's value. They can make a great living at it. And all those kids that are like, yay, debauchery, yeah. Sex, drugs. Sex, drug. Well, it's not sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It's sex, drugs, and music. We know that the entertainment industry is all about destroying the hearts and minds of people, kids even. They target kids. Do we not value our kids enough to allow this to happen? What about the education that we give our kids? Once again, how much do you value your kid? That's the question I have. It's not to the school that's pumping this shit out. They're not at fault. It's the parents. The parents that send their kids into that fucking cesspool to learn how to be a drag queen or how to hate themselves for their color, how to be indoctrinated, how to be useless idiots. Parents knows what they know. They know what's going on, yet still they send their kids in there. Why? Because they're working. They value their work over more over than their kid and his education and his well-being. The kid's well-being and future. Right on, Tomcat. Dogs are easier, huh? Right. Why do we put so much value in authority when all they do is destroy us? Right, Michigan. They're not even my kids. I don't have any kids. Well, not that I know of. I say that. I might have a knock on the door one day. You've been served. Fuck. Okay. Deal with it. All right, whatever. Cool. But yeah, I value others' kids over my own. Slaves, right? Security. Convenience. Ooh. Wait, I can go to work? I can drop my kids off at a daycare owned by the government? That's a great idea. That I'm paying for through my tax dollars. Okay. Yeah. Because I work too much, and so I got to work more because they keep taking more, and I keep paying the same people that are indoctrinating my kids and turning them into who knows what. Region 9. Right on, Mac. Yeah. I'm sorry if that hurts your fucking feelings. If you got kids and you work. Maybe that's why I decided never to have kids. I'd rather endure this myself. I don't know. Our values have changed. Big time. Big time. I've met some of the most amazing people here. And I've got to visit a lot of you. It's opened my eyes to values. Yeah. I've had 5 or 6 household full of shit. I don't know how many thousands upon thousands of guns I've had in my lifetime. All kinds of cool little things from all over the world. I saved, I acquired somehow. I made, I made shit too. All my drawings and stuff, all gone. At least about 6 times in my lifetime. 6 times I've lost every fucking thing. Yet I keep acquiring more shit. And I really like my shit. I like my junk. Bonesy was, how much did I pay for him? Not much. You know, we go to we have value in things that are cheap, right? Value in saving money, value in conservatism, right? Conservation. But I don't value it. I don't value all this shit enough to risk my life over it. Well, maybe, but yeah, I might risk somebody else's life over it. But it can all be taken away. Everything I have will be taken away. Everything you have will be taken away. That's the truth about life. I value my value. I value the fact I have no value. There's no value in having value in yourself. There's more value in your value. Anyway, reason 9. I'm not afraid. I don't have value in the fear. Most people do. Breaks their heart, or house burns down, or they get evicted, they forgot to pay, they got robbed. I got robbed. I've done all these things. I've been evicted, I've been robbed. I haven't had a house fire, but I've lost shit. Forgot to pay couldn't pay the storage unit. Lost everything. They auctioned everything off. Yeah. And that right there, just you start to think about the value of things. Like, man, I really like that thing. I really remember that Sony entertainment system I had with the speakers and all the collection of CDs and music I had. All these, so much value put on it. All right, metal. Of course, yes, yeah. I mean, the idea of working. Damn, right, Tigger? You had a house fire and a hurricane. Damn. Wow. I don't have a thing in front of me there, Majik. So hit, kill. I'm not afraid to lose everything again because I've done it 6 times already. Life goes on. But yeah, and we really don't know how much value other people have in us. Here I live in Cleveland. It's a place that people are rude. People also want to be left alone, right? They value being left the fuck alone. You don't talk. You don't say hi. You don't wave. There's none of that going on. I do, and they just. They just grin and put their head down and keep walking. Like, okay, whatever. Like that. Oh, man, I had 15 people yell at me. Her. Oh, Majik, that's cool. Yeah. Bust that thing out next Saturday. Let's give it a test run. AI generated trial by X numbers. Ooh, interesting. See, that's cool. I value that. Any whole number between one whole number. What's a whole number? I mean, odd number or even number. Michigan. Yeah, that Streamlab bot's not here. Yeah. From a hurricane, right? Right. Widow's Diary. Yeah. How much value have we? Right, Tiger. Right. I used to get offended. I valued my feelings and emotions over their situation, over their decision not to wave back or to acknowledge me. That's what it was. I wanted to be acknowledged. Acknowledge me. I said hi. Well, thank you. Thank you, Regis. You are too. Value. And I know some of you math geeks out there are just foaming at the mouth. What is the value of xy to the third power? Right? Thank you, Maccabeus, for clearing that up. Hold on, stand by. A whole number doesn't have a hole in it, like 7 or 1. Oh, okay. Thank you, Maccabeus. Thank you. Damn. 42. That's the answer of the universe. That is the meaning of life. 42. I mean, that's what algebra is all about. Is finding the value of something that's unknown. How do you find the value of something you don't know? Huh? What? Then you use fucking algebra. What's that saying? That there are those that can extrapolate from incomplete data, and there's also those that. There it is. There's Tiger. No decibels or fractions. Yeah, right. Bubbles is here. I know Bubbles. Bubbles Butterfly. Yes. Bubbles, I know. So Bubbles, stand by. There you go. Folks, drop your links, drop your links, drop your links. Shameless plugs for everyone. If you're blue, you know what to do. If you're not, then you're not. Or you can just beg someone that's blue and they'll drop it for you. Yeah, family. We value our family. Even if we don't like our family, right? You got to love them. You got to love them. Joel. Is value protecting the innocent and weak? Yeah. Yeah. That's when you really that whole self-sacrifice thing, right? I value the continuation of another soul and purpose and future over mine. That's right. That's right. That's right, Papas. Rabid. So okay, keep it. No porn. All right, no porn. That's that. Send that to my email. All right, don't send it to right here in chat. Let me look at it first. Let me approve it. Let me assign my value to it. 10. No, 9. 5, 4. Yeah. Damn, she's 1. All right. Value. We place values on other people, places, and things. Right. Farming. How much value do you put in a anorexic calf? How much value do you put on a cow that has blowflies really, really bad and is about to die? You value enough to save its life, or do you go ahead and just cull it because, well, whatever, it's not of value. Horse with a broken leg, it's lost its value. Put it down, or do you say, hey, I'm going to try to fix you here, put you out to greener pastures? Do you have the resources? Our own resources and decision making. What are we willing to do? Big bucks, great value, hypocrisy. Right, bug out. Yeah, that's interesting, huh? Right, roosters, coal. Is it the most morale thing to do? Horse with broken legs called summer, and anorexic cows. I know. Fiendship. Friendship. I get it. Yeah, we place a lot of We place a lot of value on our friends. How many people have lifelong friends? People we went to school with. There's a lot of value there. How many of you married your high school sweetheart? Still with them to this day. What about your mom and dad? There's a lot of lessons there. Grandpa, grandma. What types of values did they have that led to you being you? Latino, working the problem. June Wolves. I did. He died. You know, in the Eskimo tradition, you know, I guess so, DJ. I fire my notification, right, Bubba's? The Eskimos, when they get old, we all know the story. The elderly Eskimo literally get on a sheet of ice and float out into the ocean to die. So they don't want to be a burden to their family members, to their tribe, to their people. They value that so much they just want to go be polar bear food. All right, take care, Latina. Here, I gotta go. Beep beep. That's so cute. Yeah. What if you have nothing? There's nothing. There's no food. There's no water. Living in a desert. There's no jobs. There's nothing. Barren wasteland. What do you value the most? We always value the most. Being a free thinker has value. Yeah, right. Potato. If you live on an island, you're surrounded by water. What do you value most? Blaine, what's up? When we have everything, this is what I believe. When we have everything we want, we lose our value. When we've accomplished everything, we've done all the things, we kind of lose our value. Because now we have nothing else to do. We've accomplished everything. I guess I'll just grow old and die. Watch TV till I die. That's a great idea. Got my house, got my car, got food. Yeah, that's what I've been screaming, Majik. Independence has value. Got my retirement. My kids, they're good to go. They got land, they got money, they got everything they need. Oh well. I'll just wait. Wait till my last breath. Lose my value. I have no value now. Can't walk. I can't talk. I'm shitting myself. I can't hold anything. Just old. Can't see. Can't hear. My mind is going, getting crazy. You lose your value, or do you? Air has a lot of value. We lose our value. Closer we get to death. We value our loved ones so much. Plants have a lot of value, right? We value our old ones so much, willing to do anything, put them in homes, that care for their every need, put them on, you know, oxygen machines, give them all the right medications. We've placed so much value in our family, our loved ones, our moms, our grandmas, our granddads, that we have prolonged life. We have pushed the death number all the way up because we valued them so much. And we're willing to learn new ways to be healthy longer. There's people in the Ryukyu Islands in Japan where they live like 120 years, 150 years, right? But they do it through natural ways. But we value our old people who really don't have any value anymore. They can't work. They can't talk. They're shitting themselves. Can't make a just a intelligible conversation. But we value them so much, we're willing to keep them alive by any means necessary. That's a lot of love. That's a lot of value. Lots and lots of value. Joel, just click on your comment, and it'll say remove, and you can just remove your own comment. Yep. We place so much value on old people, our loved ones, that we, through our innovations and sacrifices, we have achieved a higher state of living. You can now have a quality of life well into your 70s. I agree, Two Wolves. Yeah, I agree. Wealth of information and knowledge. Shout out, Rakasan! The old paratrooper guy I used to talk to. We know them, right? We revere them. The things they accomplished had value. Even though they're wasting away and they have nothing left to give, except their knowledge, their love, and of course their gratitude, right? That value in that love, the value that we placed on our elders, our loved ones, our ancestors, really, living ancestors. What's up, Ghost? Our living ancestors that knew ancestors before them. So think of the knowledge they have to pass on to you. Ancestral knowledge. That was a thing. You knew your ancestors all the way back to the beginning. And you knew their lessons. There might even be a message from the 23rd granddad. And it was something stupid like, Bob's your uncle. That was the family saying. 200 years for 23 generations. Hey, Bob's your uncle. Yeah, so-and-so said it. Cha-cha, hey. And the family heirlooms passed down from generation to generation. Yeah, DNA memory value. Yeah, exactly, yeah. But that's such a value. What's up, Hutch? That we literally push the boundaries of life itself, longevity. And a standard. Let's see. Let's see Ghost. Let's see Hutch. Hutch, I mean, it was mind blowing going to the Harvest Festival. Your land, the value you had. You have such a value in your land and what you're doing. But to most people, it's like you got nothing, man. You built a place. It's on a hill. It's terrible land, but it's yours. You didn't have to ask anybody to do it. You didn't have to ask anyone to make it for you or anything like that. You did it. More value. And it's more value than you got your chickens, you got food. You've got a means to provide for yourself and others. That's more valuable than anyone living in the city. Renting, fucking renting. Yeah, I want land. Absolutely. I'm getting there. I'm placing value on the timing. Ooh, I want my duck eggs. I gotta go hit my duck guy up. He sells a dozen duck eggs. Right, Rob Zombie. Right. What did the Indians value? They didn't own property. Yet they had all the land at their disposal and everything in it. But do I really value it? That's my question, Region 9. Do I really want to buy this house and this land and spend all this money that I really don't have value to it? I really don't. I'm like, damn, I really got to work my ass off, my fingers to the bone, break my back, kill myself so that I can have this land that I can die on. I don't know. Right, Hutch. Right. And I like that too. And I've just now got back into debt. I say debt. I've lived my life debt free for years, and you come in here, I'm like, yeah, okay, I go into debt a little bit, but it's a little debt, right? Ah, right on, Rabbit. Right on, Rabbit. I have value in other things. Seeing the sun rise. Seeing the look in my dog's eyes when she looks at me and goes, "Ooh, ooh, ooh." Seeing your names in a screen. And getting to meet you guys. I mean, that's cool. That's fucking badass. Value. I place value on such intangible things. Yeah, I still got to play this value game and live and work and produce and maintain. How long can you maintain? I love the stories of people that just retire when they're like, 25. They're like, fuck this. This is stupid. It is. It's fucking stupid. This rat race. Ohio strong. Yes. Value our friendships. Am I willing to play the game? That's what I'm trying to convince myself. I like to fucking derail myself a lot. So I'm like, do I really want to fucking play this fucking dumb game just to get some land? That they could just take from me anytime, or I might lose, I might fail. Well, I value people. Yes, I can kill everybody. I can become a fucking psychopath with my axe and go in berserker mode and kill every motherfucker in sight, and go eat a sandwich later. Sure, but I also love people. I love mankind. I love life. I love plants and trees, animals and dogs. I was a pest control operator for 12 years. I've killed gazillions of rats and roaches and all things in insect land. But I still like them. I still love them. I value them. It's and don't say I'm a fucking hippie either, so kick yourself in the nuts. I'm not a hippie. But I value hippies. Some of that hairy patchouli. But anyway, I also value the fact that I can do that. Quality of life. Your value sucks. Oh, I mean, it's kind of it. If you look at the history of the Swedish Vikings, they were kind of hippie Vikings. They were, and they still are to this day. Go to Burning Man, you'll see a hippie. You go do some ayahuasca in the fucking Amazon jungles. You'll find a Swede in there somewhere. Hey man, go to Jamaica. That one white guy in the corner smoking all the damn weed. He's from Sweden. It's the Swedes are they're known to just travel and party and just hang out and do some do some Yamaste motherfucker shit. But I mean, it's cool. It's cool. I value life. I value people. But you know, I also value the fact that I can protect as well. You know, I won't feel really bad about defending lives, people I love, people I know, friends, you know, or just somebody I see in my neighborhood. I won't feel bad about taking a life to save a life. I'll deal with that later. I put more value over that in going through all the bullshit that goes on in your head, you know, later on in your life, then I made that decision. It's a lot of value. Michelle the Great, what's up? Hippies are not cowards. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I've met some not so mellow hippies. Our value. And it just keeps going back to how much freedom do we value over security? That's what we're up against. There's a lot of people out there that would value their security over their freedom. They don't want to take the responsibility for their own security. I mean, all our lives, throughout the history of mankind, there's been no security. Everyone that's ever tried to obtain security ends up building a fucking prison that crave freedom. Terry, hey, what's up? What do people in prison value that they don't have? Freedom. It's used against us. Do you value your job? Do you value your apartment? Do you value your healthcare plan? Do you value your retirement plan? See where I'm going with this? Do you value that more than your freedom? An armed society is a plain society. We don't want to have we don't want the responsibility anymore. Our ancestors, our forefathers, they threw everything. Caution to the wind. Do you know how dangerous it was to get on a boat and cross the Atlantic Ocean? It's fucking dangerous. If you didn't sink, just sitting in the boat for how long it was, what, 3-4 months, you would catch some kind of incurable disease or something and die. Just to get to a land that was even more dangerous. And Native Americans that would just kill you to look at you. Animals that would rip you to shreds. Hell, the fucking weather would kill you. Yet they braved all that to get away from the security of the British tyranny. Came to this land, nothing but trees, animals everywhere, hostile, indigenous, people running around with loincloths and living a different way of life. They were willing to brave all that just to have freedom. And when freedom, stability was established, and security was well enough to keep them, going, keep us going, along came the tyranny. Right, Rob, we'll go ahead and stop the live stream just for you. Yeah, get your glass of tea. Folks, please refrain from making comment while Rob Zombie is gone. Thank you for your anticipated cooperation. Nah, fuck that. Keep going. Matter of fact, can I get a glass of tea too? That sounds good. But tyranny came here looking for them. Hey, we heard you got freedom. We're tyranny. We don't like freedom, and we think you should be under tyranny. Yeah. And the free were like, no, fuck you. We're going to have freedom, and we're going to die for it. We're going to kill for it. Which has more value? Dying or killing? The ultimate sacrifice is giving yourself for something else, for someone else. Thanks, Revan. Woo, to the head. All right, take care of yourself, Cha-Cha. Good seeing you. Take care of yourself. Have a good night. And you as well, Two Wolves. Thank you as well. Have a good night. Everybody's out of here. It's only 7:47. It's not my bedtime. I'm still ranting here. See, they value their sleep over my rantings of a madman. And if you read things like the Federalist Papers and the other papers, there's some other papers out there. People, why they made the decision to fight. They didn't want their kids growing up in tyranny. They didn't want their kids to inherit what they fought so hard and endured so much and sacrificed so much to attain freedom. Just saying. Every fucking generation is traded in their freedoms for security. All because of some threat. All because of some scare tactic. Oh, well, we got to do this. Oh, we got to do that. Yeah. They even convince people to put value in the fear. Become worried. Oh, this bug is out here. It's just flying all over the place. We got to wear masks. We got to put this thing over. Why are you not wearing a mask? Of course, we went through that, right? Right on. Right on, Tomcat. They valued the mask, the security, even though it was killing them. You breathe in, not only is the carbon dioxide that you're expelling, that you're breathing in, killing you, the bacteria that your body is trying to expel through inhalation is going back into your body. So all that's just you just become a cesspool, killing yourself. And then we would devalue those who did not wear a mask. Oh, you're gonna hurt, you're gonna kill grandma, you're gonna kill me. Well, if that person's wearing a mask, what do they have to worry about? If they put all their value in the security of that little mask, why are they worried about me not having a mask? Their mask should save them. It should work, right? See how the value was changed. We were tricked to put more value into one thing than another. And we forced others to be authoritative about it. Turning others that would normally not do that, normally not yell and tell people what to do, turned into these authoritative gods. The stewardess on the airplane. If you don't put your mask on, we'll throw you out the plane 30,000 feet. No, I didn't say that, but they were feeling it. Please stay back 6 feet from the screen. Thank you very much. Your safety. My safety. Is my safety more value than your safety? That's what they played on. They played on our value system. See, I told you this value. You thought value. Oh, okay. Monetary value. No, it's fucking huge. Huge. The value. Value of everything. You didn't mind the 6 feet thing. Yeah. I'm more like a Tueller method, right? That's the Tueller feet. Stay the fuck over there. Stay back 15 feet. Thank you very much. Value. At any point in time, this can be over quickly. And we'd never know it. We'd never realize it. Comet traveling at 250,000 miles an hour, half the size of our moon, would break our planet in half, destroy everything. We would literally become asteroids in dark, cold space. Right, that's right, Trent. Yeah. At any point in time, a quasar can come shooting out from some black hole somewhere. What's up, Gardner Josh? And cook this planet. Hillbilly. Our sun could burp. And this dirty snowball turns into Mercury. Like that. Should we value every precious moment? We don't. Every breath. I used to do these mindful meditations. I still do them. I still find myself doing them, and it's based on the mantra. It means something in different languages and stuff. But essentially, to break it down, is I breathe in. And I'm thinking, thank you for this breath. Thank you. I got one breath in. When you're drowning underwater, a breath is greatly appreciated. There's a lot of value for taking a breath when you're underwater and drowning. So I thank you. When I breathe out, I love you. I'm giving a gift. This is my way of showing my appreciation through my exhale. These plants, These plants do the same thing, but they exhale and they say, I love you. They breathe in our carbon dioxide and they say, I thank you. Cigarette snorkel. A bowl pack up there. Getting fucking stoned as hell, snorkeling. Smoke popping out of there. Yeah. Wow. Right on, Tomcat. Value. I can't breathe. Yeah, do we value, justice? Justice for a criminal, a well-known criminal. It did very bad things. Mostly to women. Yes. I can't breathe. Mr. I can't breathe. Hey, what's up? SC Wolverines. We put value in a criminal that, when pulled over by the cops, ate more fentanyl than more enough fentanyl to kill a herd of elephants. Just ate it. Talk about a bad life decision. Then acted a fool, was aggressive, and somehow died because someone that was part of why we wanted that security. We wanted that security to deal with that kind of threat. This guy stole a pack of cigarettes, walked out the door with a pack of cigarettes at the convenience store. Like, fuck you, my pack of cigarettes. His house. So they pulled him over. And he was holding so much fentanyl. He's probably going to sell it. He ate it all. The cops were like, what the fuck is this guy doing? He is fucked up. All right, sir. Okay, let's help you out here. You're getting a little crazy. Got to hold you down. He was going to die anyway. But we put more value on his death. Well, some people did. That's the thing. Only some people, a very small percentage of our population, put value on that man's death. So much so that they were willing, and we were willing to put up with them burning and looting our cities, our neighborhoods. What's up, Trish? We were willing to let it happen. Now, there were a lot of people that did not let it. They didn't have it. They didn't. No, you're not. No, you're not coming in here doing that bullshit. We value our security enough to say, fuck you. You're not coming in here. Shout out to Ron, man. Dangerous freedom. It's your nation. It's your land. If you're strong enough and smart enough to keep it, put value in that. Oh, yeah, Kyle. Yeah. 17-year-old having to take a life. 2 lives, maybe 3. They never found that one guy, the other guy he shot. They don't know who he was. They don't know what happened. The mystery guy. Mystery man that Kyle Rittenhouse shot. Exactly, right, Ace? So much value lost. Well, the rooftop Koreans, you remember the riots? They put a lot of value in their store because their store gave them livelihood. Their store gave their family, value throughout the course of generations. No, you're not taking what I have just because, we all just can't get along. We put value in justice. Oh, we got to have justice. Okay, here we go. That's exactly what they want you to do. divide and conquer. They value our value system enough to fuck with it, tweak it, and turn it to do their own bidding, to have their own ending. The end justifies the means. They place a lot of value on that because they have devalued us. We are a slave. We are a resource. See, values are different from one person to the next. Yes. It's a great tactic. It really is. Yep. Division, the foundation of slavery. Absolutely. Yeah. People value their beliefs and ideologies so much and so fanatically that they're willing to fight and die and kill and do atrocities and crimes against humanity just for their beliefs and their values. Yeah, you notice I'm not talking names. They will hide in hospitals, hide behind children, use children, stuff little babies with bombs and send them into the arms of the enemy. Here, save this kid. Oh, okay. Boom. 10 enemy die because one baby went boom. Baby bomb. Yeah. I think I'm fucking lying. These people are willing to do atrocities because of their value. They've devalued another one. And they get help. People see value in that. And they help them. Well, hey, we'll give you some very cool toys to play with that'll help you in your righteous cause. I mean, yeah. Our value has been changed, lost. It's been perverted. Not only were innocent people killed, but innocent people were forced to be killers. These kids, the green bandanas, at 5 years old, they're given an AK. Here you go. Carry this around with you at all times. You'll be getting classes on how to use it. It's okay. Blue bandanas too. Green bandanas, the blue bandanas, the yellow bandanas, red bandanas. Everybody with these bandanas, they're all teaching their kids how to hate, how to kill. They place value in that. That's a fine young specimen. Good strong arms. Look how big his hands are. He'll grow up to be a fine young warrior for the cause. Such value. Such value. They were probably thirsty. Yeah. What is your value? What do you value the most? And what are you willing to spend to get it? What is it worth to you? Is it worth the gamble? You want to gamble? Ooh, we love to gamble. Yeah. Yeah, I'll play the lottery. I'll play the lottery. I'll play Russian roulette. If I win, I get everything. It's got a lot of value. Spin the wheel, right? Spin the wheel. See what happens. Fuck, I've lost 365,000 times. I've got to win once, at least. Got to give everything I've spent and lost value. Really? Right, Rabbit? Yeah. I don't like to gamble. I'm not a gambler. Yeah, I don't see the point in it. Yeah, never did win. I rarely win. Rarely do I win. So I never rarely gamble. I rarely gamble. Region 9. What time are we looking at? Yeah, it's getting close to bedtime. And I'm losing power. I'm at 57%. Been on it for 2 hours. Yeah. I could keep going. I can just keep going. How far you want to go? How far into value do you want to go? Tomcat. Lots of value. All night long. All night. Yeah. All night. All night long. Right. Well, I do want a cigarette. And my mouth just kind of hurts a little bit. I do value my silence. I do. I value my silence. I value my solitude. Keeps me out of trouble, out of harm. It keeps others out of harm's way. What? Wait. But it is World Toilet Day. Ah, DJ, is it really World Toilet Day? Oh, outstanding. Yep, there you go, Vision. Non-essential. Yeah, right. Yeah. Value. We assign value to everything. Everything has value. Everything has a value in our lives until it doesn't, and we discard it. And things that we do not value. Another man's trash. One man's trash is another man's treasure, right? There's a whole industry on it. Scavenging. Copper. Recycling. Yeah. All right, folks. I do have to use the bathroom too. That's another thing. I gotta pee. So value this time together so we can value the time away from each other. I'll be back. Value. Welcome to the value store. Oh, hey. Charity. Yeah, turn away. She wants her treat. She didn't want it. She has no value in my love. She has value in the treats.
Yep. Charity. What do you guys think? Yeah, smoke them if you got them. Yeah, DJ, she wants that treat. It's her way of begging. Actually, the whimpering is her demanding. Oh man, damn Trish, Rabbit. Yeah. Tomcat. Right. Ugh. Oh, that's cute. True charity hurts. Yeah. That was the name that was given to her. I didn't give it to her. So yeah, folks, smoke them if you got them. Hey, take this opportunity as well to drop your links. If you're blue, you know what to do. If you're not, then you're not. And you just beg somebody that's blue and they'll drop it for you. Yeah. Whoa, cool. Watching the planes fly around here. Always fun. Ah, vision. Yeah. Food. How much value do we put on food? Oh, a lot. A lot. I love food. I know y'all do too. Love our food porn, right? There's also value in not eating. Having a good fast, having a good cleanse, right? Detoxifying yourself. Yeah, right? Right, Trent? Yeah. Man, food. And we're so good at food. Think about how good we are at food. It would really suck to be an animal. You know? It would suck. Unless I could, because once you go human, that would be torture being an animal, having to eat everything raw or rotted. No, we get things fresh and we cook it. We had spices and herbs. And a wolf can't cook. You are an animal. Rawr. We all are. That's how we tamed the wolves. We started cooking. A wolf just came by and sat down next to our fire, and while we were cooking the deer, and he's like, "I've never smelt deer that good before. Can I have some? I'll be your friend. Let you pet my belly. I'll fetch for you." Sure, here, have some deer. Have some cooked deer. Yeah, we grow things. Harvest them. Cultivate them, and then harvest them. Add them to the pot. Add them to the stew with the cooked deer meat. Yet value has shifted from humanity to carbon footprint, zero carbon emission. No, you can't do that anymore. There's more value in saving the planet. Tug on our heartstrings. We get tricked into it. Like, okay, I'll recycle. Sure. Okay, fine, I won't eat meat. I'll eat the bugs. Yeah, I'm saving the planet. I'm saving starving people in Ethiopia. How much value do you want to put on the bigger picture? If it's going to hurt you, if it's going to destroy you, if it's going to add tyranny to your life, to your kids. Delete yourself. That has more value now. You know, Canada, they euthanize. They talk about euthanasia. They've been doing it for about a year now. That's part of their medical treatment plan. A lot, right, Rob? But not really. Not really. Because of how much value you put on it. Cigarettes killing me, man. Yeah, the trick is to see its value. Okay. Yeah. The big picture. Big picture. A million years will not be here. This rock will be eaten by our sun. Maybe in between there too, something might hit us or something. Or somebody drops the bomb and everything turns to fucking jello. Everything. All matter turns to jello. Right. Protect the weak and the innocent. We value them. We value them so much that we become stronger. Everlasting eternal life. Religion. Wow. Ooh, Linda. Going there. So much value. So much value, the teachings, the everything, the writing, the artifacts, the archives, thousands of years, valued so much. Hang on to it. Teach it over and regurgitate it over and over and over. Pass it on to generation to generation to generation so they can add value to their lives. So much value, they're willing to go to war for it. So much value, they're willing to sacrifice everything for it. Eternal life. We value our belief systems. No. Value of things that have little or no value. Value this coffee cup. It's a great caffeine delivery system. Right, Metal? You know, it is naive to think that this is random. I believe this. Wow, Rob, $400 million per day. I guess Maccabeus to a certain extent. I guess, in my age, I'm becoming more. Ooh, right on, KP Heathen. Just did, Majik. 50-something%. Good to go. I value people telling me what to do, giving me great insight on how I should proceed. I need brain. I do. I need brain. All right. We have value in a story. I don't place a lot of value. I don't place a lot of value in religion and belief, but I do have value in their morals and ethics, their the civility that it brings. Brain porn. Ooh. Yeah, that's when we, right, Maccabeus, that's when we value justice. I value the, I value the story and what it teaches. Whether it's fact or fiction, doesn't matter. Who will say? But I know that this is not a coincidence. It's too rare of a thing. Oh yeah, I just seen it. Something about Ben and Jerry's. Yeah, Guardsman, drop your link. Drop your link for it. I know, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go do a live stream right now. Go do it. And drop the link for it. Oh, I know, Region 9. I mean, what about the Book of Enoch? Right? I mean, what about the Mahabharata, the Bhagavad Gita? You know, what about all these other books? What about the, you know, the Lotus Sutras? All these books, they kind of like, what? Wait a minute, what's going on here? What? A lot of things kind of getting in line here. Charity, no. No. But even if I don't have value in your doctrine and your dogma and your way of belief and practice, I see the wisdom in it. I value the wisdom that it gives many people. The ability, the hope, I guess. Good night, Vision. Take care, Trent. Have a good night. I like conviction. I'm a man of conviction myself. $55 a day to have food and water, shelter. Wow, really? Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. I like to do that too from time to time. Budget your life. How much value is in your life, right? I make X amount of money. I pay out X amount of money. There's budgeting, right? Assigning value. Identifying value. X. Wow. She just got rich. Tell her to call me. Yeah, right. I'm getting kind of peakish myself here. Yeah. Slavery fees. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I used to be so offended, from Christians mainly, because I'm in America and I have to deal with Christians a lot all throughout my life, and I was very offended that they would try to indoctrinate me into their club. Like, no, I can't. I've tried. And I've had the theological conversations with them as a kid, as a young mind, growing up in this indoctrination. Which, it's okay. Get it? Yeah, the Matrix. Ooh, nice, Majik. But I just can't. I can't do it. And that ain't the only religion I tried. I see Buddhism as not a religion, but I do see a lot of dogma, indoctrination and doctrine in a lot of that, you know. I value free will and the honor of free will. You know, I mean, you want to do drugs all damn day, you know, fine, go right ahead. Fucking do your drugs, you know. You want to run down the street naked with a machete, screaming about how you're going to kill all the tree frogs because they're aliens from another planet and they're eating your thoughts. I don't know. Whatever. Fine. Fine. Free will. You could get there's consequences, you know, but hey, it'd be fun to watch. Let's build a tribe. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's what we do anyway. We put value in other people so much so that we build tribes and mags and you know it's you know a support group you know that we can help. That's what I'm all about, Tomcat. Thought provoking over here. Yeah. I value free will. I value ideas that are not mine. I value people's ability to do what they want, not limitation, not suffering. Yeah, I tried being shamanistic. I guess I am kind of shamanistic. Tribe of Bonesies. I don't support that, Ace. No, that's. I mean, shamans, they have values and knowledge. In knowledge of things that don't really seem valuable to most people. Like if that butterfly eats or not. You know, it's weird shit. They value in the raindrops that hit them on their head. They value the dirt, dust that's underneath their feet. You know, they value things, weird things. And provoke thought, not hostility. Hey, you have to admit, though, I do provoke some hostility sometimes. Preparing herbal remedies now. That's cool. Hell yeah. Drug dealer Kimosabi. Get you some snake oil. Or get you some Loudon. What was that? That was straight fucking opium juice. Cures all. The cure all for everything. Right, Metal. We all have something to teach. We all have something to learn. And I value that. I value when I meet people, I try to just remember everything that's said. I'm a sensitive. I'm empathetic. I try to remember how they felt. You know what their intentions, what they were feeling, their emotions at the time, and what I can learn from that. You know, even from the most mundane of actions to the most aggressive of actions to the most loving and caring of actions. You know, I got a lot to learn here. Yeah. Oh, Max Blackwater Swamp Tonic. Fuck yeah. You're going to have to use your underwear. X. Have you noticed here in chat, I value a lot of your thoughts. I value your wit. You know, I used to have a really good wit. It's kind of blunt right now. I have blunt wit. I put value in stoic things. I like the ability to yeah, Tom can, of course. I value my ability to to withstand the cold for a certain amount of time. You know, to be able to be uncomfortable for a certain amount of time. Right? I value that. I value my stoicism. But hey, I also put value in taking naps in a warm bed. I also value in a warm shower, hot shower. What's up, Hunter? Welcome. What is your value? What's your most valuable thing? What what do you hold as the most valuable for you? I value tempering and, my integrity, my word, my works. Contact high and soon. It's called tempering. It earns appreciated being strong. Do you value yourself enough to stay true to your convictions? How far of a monster are you willing to become? You value your cocaine. Totally off the wall subject, but I also I watch a lot of martial arts stuff, right? And there's a channel I watch. It's totally in it's totally Japanese. You can't. It's all subtitles. Anyway, there's I've practiced kung fu martial arts and stuff, and there's this thing right here, right? This the wrist, boom, right, boom, that kind of thing, right? It has many names. Hawk Do, Drunken Fist, Hidden Fist, all kinds of things, uh, Crane's Beak, Hawk's Bill, all kinds of stuff. But anyway, it was a uh, Okinawan master that teaches that practices this, and he talks to these two guys. They have a dojo. It's all they explore a lot of different martial arts, right? And this guy, he's old, but he's got that wham, and he hits like that. And well, the name of what he practices is called cocaine. It's spelled cocaine, but they pronounce it cocaine. I practice cocaine. So I'm renaming it the cocaine fist, so you can imagine I laughed my ass off. I laughed my and it, being dead serious, you know. Cocaine. 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 Like, whoa! uh, totally off the subject, but hey, I thought I'd share that with you. I value things like that. you know, the the uh, the the absurd similarities. Uh, yeah, Goju-Ryu. Yeah, Shotokan. I'm familiar with Goju-Ryu. That's a very hard style. My cocaine martial art days is probably over. I got exposed to Goju-Ryu when I went to Okinawa, right? And I'll send you a pic. Oh Lord, what are you sending me a pic of? But Yeah, I got to practice it there. There was a Marine that was stationed there. I was there for 6 months. He's there for fucking 4 or 5 years, and so he got into Goju-Ryu and he was teaching it to us, and it was great, man. It opened my eyes, to a lot of things. Me being a wee young whippersnapper in the martial arts world, thinking I was a freaking master. I was like, oh shit. And then, Goju-Ryu led me down the path of Muay Thai and the body conditioning and all that. And, that's why I've got the hard arms, forearms and shins and, all that stuff. Anyway, and the elbows. But yeah, Goju-Ryu. I like Goju-Ryu. Love Goju-Ryu. Goju-Ryu. But anyway, yeah, that value. Such value in kicking a tree 500 times a day, 1,000 times a day, right? Putting in that sweat equity, making yourself strong. And that value, how do you spend that? It has value. How do you spend it? Right? Put all this work into yourself. Of course, XNYC Prepper, the best martial arts channel, indeed. I've been thinking about doing some more stuff, some tutorials. Get an action figure button on my back. Right on. Right, Kanajan, your 4-year-old grandson on the path of enlightenment and focus. Wow. Right? Badass. Such value there, man. You got grandsons. That's such a value. I'm very thankful that throughout my life people had value in me enough to help me along, to teach me and guide me, even if I was a rebellious, shit. I mean, Tomcat, boxing and wrestling. It doesn't get any more basic than that. I mean, I've seen boxers and wrestlers tear up some martial artists, Well, it goes back to, do you use it to protect the weak, to protect the ones you love? Do you become strong? Do you become strong? Do you do this work on yourself externally to your mind, to your body, but do you also work on yourself, your mind and your soul, so that you can be an asset and be of value to protect those that you love, your family, friends, your loved ones, the weak? Resistance. What's up? We are the resistance. Or do you not value those things because you don't have those things, or you don't really care, and you value being a mercenary, being an assassin? There's people like that too. They become badasses just so they can reap the benefits against somebody else's folly. Right, Canadian. Yeah, I got this picture in my head slowly in all, full battle rattle, and my rifle slung, and I've got my rake, and I'm hoeing the garden, or I've got a hoe, and there's tomato plants growing. But yeah, you're gonna protect yourself. You're gonna protect the value of your plants, your garden. Are you gonna do the work in yourself, on yourself, in yourself, to be able to protect the ones you love, even the ones you don't even know, your neighborhood, your family, your friends of your friends? You see somebody with the Ohio Buckeye shirt on, you want to protect them too. protect the innocent. We are chivalrous. We are a chivalrous lot. But evil is opportunist. That's a fine line, too. All about those values. We all know during shift, these marauders are going to come to your house and they're going to lay siege to your castle just to get your bags of rice and your canned goods. And they're willing to kill you for it. They're willing to burn the house down on top of you. Yeah, right there, Kentucky. But then I asked the question about grandma and grandpa that have Alzheimer's and they're shitting themselves. We value them so much, we're willing to prolong their lives and to the point where they're a vegetable, a coma, on a breathing machine. 3 families paying for their care. Anyway, derailed me. Are we willing to do that kind of work in ourselves? Right, Rob, and that's how my friend is. He's talking about a minimalist. He knows he's going to die soon, so he's like, I tried to give him a bunch of food. He finally took some. But he's like, I don't want to keep a lot of things in my house. I'm going to be dead soon. I don't want people fucking moving shit around. And, damn, he had a lot of stuff when he died, Right, Kentucky, right? Yeah. Granddaughters, grandsons, the future, right? Do we value enough to make these sacrifices, to make ourselves strong, keep ourselves strong? That's the hard part, is maintaining your strength and agility and all those things. Yeah. And your mind. You gotta push your mind too. Right. People put a lot of value on drugs, things that kill you. I mean, things that are not good for you, but they are, aren't they? If it, in moderation, of course. I probably smoke too much. I'm probably going to die from smoking somehow. I might have a drink every now and then. Nice stiff drink. If a baby drank what I did, it would die. If an animal drank what I did, it would die. If I poured what I drank into a pond with some fish, they would die. Yet we value, right, metal. I value that too. Yeah. Just leave me the fuck alone. But we value the effects it has on us, what it does to our mind, does to the feelings. Maybe it takes away our anxiety. Maybe we check out for a second and not have to worry. Now we have no more responsibilities. It's time to drink, They'd probably die. Yeah, right. Right, Trish. Yeah. We put value in a lot of things, but it's mostly just to check out, just for a second, just to reach that euphoric high. Forget all our cares and worries and fears, things to do list. None of that's important. Chasing the dragon, they used to call it, right? Ace. But I'm such a lightweight. I mean, really, seriously, I'm a lightweight. But I do enjoy the taste. I do enjoy the camaraderie, sharing a drink with a friend, sharing a smoke with a friend. I enjoy that, And I might just be like fucking obliterated by the time, but I enjoy it. Mad Ghost Cat. Damn. Bird whiskey. Right, Rooster? To have nothing is to understand all things. I love those contradictional. It's I'm convinced that enlightenment is all about contradictory. You know, you got to lose your mind to free your mind. You know. I don't know. There's so many more. Steak and eggs. Ooh, wow. Damn. Sheriff lets you finish your breakfast, huh? Right, Kentucky. Yeah. Yeah. I enjoy a good scotch and a good cigar and just lightly puff on the cigar and lightly sip the scotch. Just play with the flavors. Yeah, Matt goes. I'm supposed to be getting out of here. My bedtime is at 9 o'clock. So yes, thank you, Matt goes cat. So yes, it's my question to you: how much are you worth? What is your value? Bruce Jenner in the '70s. Wow. I remember my I've heard this in my parents. Majik, right on. Dirty. Here. Even though we break his laws, we're rebellious a lot around here, he still makes laws. So he's the lawbringer, I guess. What is your value? Take stock of yourself. What are you worth? What is your time worth? What is your energy worth? What is your monetary value? Yeah, look, Majik has excused you. Yeah, there you go. Look at try to ascertain how much you are valued. What do people think of your value? You'd be surprised. Of course, it's irrelevant. It's all about you and what you value. So, there you go, folks. There's my Sunday reflections going into what is next? Was it next week? Yeah, next week is very soon. We got Thanksgiving coming, right? 23rd. It's what, the 19th? Damn, that's right around the corner. Yeah. We're gonna have a long weekend. Oh man. I value naps. When my time is off and I have time off, I value naps. Like I don't even value cooking and eating so much. Turkey Day is Thursday. Okay, yes. Okay, so I'm off Thursday. Thank you, Kentucky. Majik is starting a new record. So yeah, folks, thank you very much. Oh, I did that, Ghost Lincoln. I made breakfast burritos with my last bit of tortillas. 2 big, massive breakfast burritos with just bacon, eggs, and cheese. Yeah, I still got one more. I don't know. I'm contemplating. Do I want to eat it now or do I want to save it for lunch tomorrow? I don't know. Oh man, and it's all dripping, just dripping with bacon grease. Oh yeah. So yes, thank you all very, very much for hanging out with me tonight. This valuable Sunday reflections. I don't know. I thank you for finding value in it long enough for me to be done with it. 2 hours and 30 minutes. Oh. Yeah. Uh-oh. Ooh, right on, X. I haven't been hunting in a long time. I miss it. Yeah. And there's always a way to increase your value. That's the thing. Thank you, Brother Rooster. You too. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I mean, I'll still do every day, never forgets for it, you know. Oh, damn it, Rabbit. Yeah. Oh man. How are you guys, man? Please refrain from food porn. Thank you, Lawbringer Magic. Yeah. I value our time together. I do. But yeah, you can always increase your value. Think of ways to increase your value. If only, if only it's you that appreciates the value. So yes, thank you all hanging out with me tonight. Rabbit, Ghost Lincoln, Tribal Wisdom, we'll say Rob Zombie, Majik, X, Region 9, Metal, Trish, Rabbit, Rooster, Heathen, Kentucky Survival, Tomcat, all you guys and gals out there, thank you always. Yep, always. Pennsylvania Prepper finally made it live. Been a minute, and I'm leaving. Perfect timing, Pennsylvania Prepper. Oh man, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed. Yeah, I have to be at work at like early in the morning. Skull, you filthy heathens, gathered here tonight. Cheerio, whatever you say to test the rest of you. Right on, Rabbit. So yes, thank you all very, very much for hanging out with me tonight. Yes, right, Ghost Lincoln. Thank you all. And have a good night.